So welcome back to month 2 of our monthly updates. So we're going to show you around the new project we've got and then 2 of our existing. We finished Jofy Road that we showed you last month. So that project's all finished and tenanted now. And I apologise in advance, I'm a little bit groggy today, come down with a cold over the weekend. So I'm not 100%, so if the voice sounds a bit odd, I do apologise. So now we're just heading down to Ashley Road. This is the one that we were waiting planning for. We haven't got it just yet. Our planner's gone on holiday, but we have cracked on and pushed on. So we'll be showing you that shortly. We've still not got planning for this one yet, but while we've been waiting, we've just been cracking on, doing what we can. So we've had the flooring go down last Friday for the kitchenette in here and for the en-suites. So these 2 downstairs rooms that are plastered, we can crack on and continue with some of the second fix here. We've got the stairs. These are coming on the 20th of November. So we're waiting on the delivery of these as they are pretty fucked. Nothing's really changed much out here. As I said, we're still waiting for the planning. We do have all these existing shutters. So when the property was bought, there was all these shutters that were all built in. So we took them off, saved them, moved them into storage. And now the upstairs is nearly ready for carpets and furniture. We're going to start fitting these back. But apart from that, nothing else has really changed. So upstairs, we're pretty much finished off. We've got all the second fix done. We're just doing the last bits of decorating. So we've got wallpaper going in these picture frames. So all the second fix carpentry's done. We've got what will be the built-in wardrobe here. We've got some shelving in the corner there where the desk is going to be. And then we just got the enclosure and LED mirror to go on for the ensuite. And then we've also got those shutters that I mentioned earlier to go in this bay window and that window there. Apart from that, upstairs is ready for carpets, which should be getting done next week. So on this project, we're going for a slightly different design with the feature walls. So traditionally, we've always just done like a full wallpapered wall, wherever the bed sits, and then a feature light. But in these ones, what we're doing is we've got a dado rail and some picture rails, and we're wallpapering inside of those, just to give it a slightly different finish. So we're trying this out, and we think it looks really good. Let us know what your thoughts are on this. So the next job we're going to is Appleby Road. We started this project last week, and we've mostly been doing a bit of garden clearance and demolition, ready for the extension. So the client bought this at auction, and there's going to be a part single and part double story extension and a new roof going on, and then turn it into a 6-bed all en suite HMO as well. So this is the new project. So when our client bought this at auction, it was already ripped out in this state. So what we've done is we've studded off the back to keep the site secure, and we've demolished the existing single-story extension. Planning's been approved for a 5-metre extension out the back and then 1.5 metres at double story. And we're also going to be putting on a new roof. As you'll see, the roof has seen better days. So for the past week or so, we've just been doing the demolition and getting the site ready for the extensions and all the groundworks. So when the old developer bought it, as you can see, they ripped it all back to bricks, but all the render and rubble they just chucked in the garden. And on top of that, the garden got really overgrown with brambles. So we've been clearing that. We've only cleared it back that far. And then we've obviously knocked down the garage and the existing extension as well. We've just been shutting it all forward for a grab lorry to come pick it all up. So this is upstairs, and believe it or not, the house does get quite a bit worse. So I was speaking with the neighbours, and apparently there was about 200 pigeons living up in this loft, and it's been leaking for about 5-6 years. And you can see, so the whole roof is completely rotten. All the joists, the plate, the rafters, completely rotten. We've still got a few pigeons living up in the property, and where no one's been here for a good few months, there's shit everywhere, feathers everywhere. It's not very nice up here, if I'm honest. So now we're just heading down to Jofy Road. Last month when we were there, we were just finishing off the first fix and getting the flat roof on. Now we're about midway through plastering and boarding and soundproofing, and we were hoping to be sort of finishing this project up towards the end of this year, so we're well on schedule to be hitting that target. So at Jofy, we finished off all the first fix, so we're now getting onto the boarding. Upstairs is all fully shelled out, and now all the boarding insulating is done upstairs, so that's now being plastered, and we're just finishing off downstairs, ready for the plasters to come down. The majority of the time it just works out easier to go back to brick and then dot and dab on all the walls, rather than saving the existing render, because we've got so many new services going in. But on some occasions, all the existing plaster and renders in a very solid state. So this room, for example, all the renders in a very good condition, so we're just going to plaster over that instead of boarding. In this room we've had the French doors fitted and the new window where the booth seating in the kitchen will be. Outside we've got the new warm flat roof on, so it's got a 150mm insulation, a GRP covering, and then we're going to have a new fascia round as well.